Welcome to another episode of What's Cooking. Join me as I travel the country, learning the tips, tricks, and stories behind the recipes and home cooks that make up the world's #1 food site, Allrecipes.com. This week we're in Ellington, Connecticut, a growing community with rural charm and suburban convenience. Nestled in the Connecticut River Valley, Ellington is a blend of agriculture, businesses, and homes, and it is here we visit Allrecipes cook Maria.
We actually were quite surprised when we moved up here because it's not what we expected at all for New England. Right. It's really quiet and it's very peaceful and... Oops, Tucker doesn't like the camera much.
Living the quiet life, or as quiet as 3 children and a dog will allow, provides Maria plenty of time to focus on family and cooking healthy, tasty meals. This is What's Cooking. Hello, we're here with Maria in Ellington, Connecticut. Beautiful, picturesque countryside. Why don't you tell us what we're going to make today?
Well, I'm thinking about making a chicken dish with broccoli, zucchini, and maybe we'll throw in some mushrooms. But it's a pasta dish with a creamy white sauce.
Did the kids love it?
They do, actually.
All right, well, let's get started.
Okay, well, I've got the chicken right here, so it's washed. And what we're going to do, you'll notice that some of the pieces are a bit fatter than the others. And so to speed up the cooking, we're going to actually butterfly this.
All right. While Maria has me butterflying the chicken breasts, she's going to start chopping the broccoli and zucchini.
And for those of you watching at home, I'm not a professional chef, so I may be using the wrong knife. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It gets the job done, so that's all that matters, right? Okay, so now we're going to mix up the spices, and I actually found a recipe online at allrecipes.com, and it had a spice component that was really good. And so it's a really versatile mixture of spices that I use on lots of different meats.
Just mix together the black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and rotisserie chicken seasoning.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to shake this mixture onto the chicken breast.
All right.
So you're going to grab the chicken, and I'm going to get the pan.
Just sprinkle some of the seasoning onto the chicken, and then toss it into the frying pan with some butter. Once the chicken is ready to flip over, let's add in some white wine.
And I sent somebody to the store to buy zucchini, and they came back with a cucumber. It was for this recipe, because they do look kind of the same, I guess. I was like, I guess. And I did use it, and it turned out okay. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, and I wouldn't do it again, but that was what I had, and I didn't want to make that 6-mile trip to the store again.
Once the chicken is cooked, remove them and then add in some sliced mushrooms to the same pan. Next, we'll add in some heavy cream.
I've actually... Super heavy, right? This is probably going to sound gross, but I've actually even used coffee cream.
Oh, creamer?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
The coffee makes
I don't ever let my husband see me doing that because then he's definitely not going to eat.
Next, add in some Parmesan cheese and stir until it's melted. You've never subbed dog food from when you run out of hamburger or anything like that?
No, although my husband has eaten dog food. Actually, it was so funny. I mean, I thought it was funny, but he didn't. All I did was, come home with it from the store. It was for my dog. And he opens up the bag, and he's like, okay. He must have been really, really hungry. He wasn't paying attention. He wasn't reading the labels, but he just opened up the container.
Started eating Scooby snacks? All right.
And started eating.
Once the cream sauce is nice and thick, add in some more of the seasoning mixture from earlier, and then start boiling some water to blanch the vegetables.
This is really hot, so you want to be careful when you do this that you don't burn your face. In the process, you can also get a nice facial steam.
Get rid of some eyebrows that way.
Yeah. That wasn't what I was thinking, but...
Next, toss the vegetables into a bowl of ice water to stop the cooking process. Then, let's boil the pasta.
I used to have a really nice spoon for the pasta, but I let I gave it to the kids so that they can go dig in the mulch, because it has nice teeth in that.
Is that the same one?
No, it's not. It's not the same one.
Good for pasta and the
and
sandbox.
for digging, exactly.
Great for kitty litter as well. At this point, it's time to start throwing everything together. Cut the chicken into small pieces and put it in the pan with the sauce, adding the vegetables, and finally the pasta.
And there you have it. Our delicious pasta dish.
Enough to feed an army.
Exactly.
Or a husband and 3 children.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Well, here's the pour. Why don't you try it and see what you think?
Perfect. Very, very good. Well, thank you. Let's sit down and eat. Want to invite your kids to the table?
Yep, let's do that.
Do it. Well, thank you, Maria, and thank you, Ellington. And you're welcome to Mr. Maria, who will have something a lot more appetizing than dog food when he gets home from work today. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Join us next week as we come to you from another kitchen, from another cook, in another episode of What's Cooking. Cross your fingers, keep on wishing that I'll